Good morning, friends. Stephen Ben-Nun here with Israeli News Live. There's a lot going on. Later tonight, I'll again be uploading more information, maybe one over on our Patreon channel as well. But the seriousness of global events that are happening with Ukraine, the desire to bring about this one world government, as they call it, the New World Order, is very rapidly, they're trying to pull that off this year, which means they want to collapse the dollar this year. I know that there are those that are in Washington that do not believe that it's feasible. And of course, I've also been told that Putin is an enemy of the New World Order. But I also look at the flip side of that, because the BRICS is the other arm of a different New World Order, just not called New World Order. And still, the Israelis have control of that because they control China, they control Russia. So it doesn't matter which New World Order plan dominates, it's still going to go into global war. And I've clearly been told that they will do whatever means necessary to try to make this collapse happen. And that comes down to, in my mind, this dirty bomb that is in New York, because I did get an update on that. They are on standby. It is a very serious situation, but yet I've been told that the cloaking capabilities to hide nuclear weapons is making it much more difficult for us to be able to track things of that nature. But I can't help but wonder if detonating something like that in New York will be used, just like in the case of 9/11, to drag us either into a war against Russia, or is it to collapse the economy here? One way or the other, they are definitely bent on that. And there's going to be a message also I'll be doing later tonight. I'm very hesitant to put this out on YouTube, though, so it may go up on Patreon to start with. And by the way, if you're on Stephen Ben-Nun YouTube channel, just under my name, Ben-Nun, Ben-Nun, this is how we load our Patreon information. And normally a month later or so, I end up releasing things like that. Now, if it's critical, you're going to hear about it. I don't wait. I just put it on Israeli News Live iConnect. Subscribe to iConnect, please. I'm telling you, it's the only platform where I do not get censored at all. And I can pretty much say whatever needs to be said. You need to get over there. But what I was going to tell you, though, and I'll give you a little idea of what I'm talking about, so at least you have an idea of knowing where we're going at. There's a great concern in Washington of putting the former president back in power. I'll say it like that. I have to be very careful in the wording here. Not only is it a great concern, it's very much, from what I can gather, a reality. That effort is definitely being pursued. Maybe I think with that knowledge there, you understand why I'm a little bit hesitant about putting something out like this as of right now. I don't see any good coming out of no matter which way it goes. And I'll tell you why, because you got to keep in mind, if it begins or if it fails, Biden, as I've told you before, said that if any type of unrest happens in this nation, he made an agreement with the Chinese to be able to bring in Chinese peacekeeping force to bring back the peace in the nation. The other aspect of this that's a little concerning too, though, Russia, I want to thank Charles for sending this to me, Russia, they cut off communications between the Joint Chiefs of both countries. Everything went silent. I've been told Russia's not playing at all. So we're dealing with a very serious situation there. And then you top that off, well, my mind's in a million different places, so I apologize. I'm thinking ahead of myself before I can even speak it, and then I forget what I was going to say to start with. But the communications have been cut off with Russia and the United States. The Joint Chiefs, where they communicate about, trying to keep situations at bay so we don't end up in a global war. But Russia is sending a massive amount of telemetry data to China on what's going on inside of Ukraine. Basically, it's another reason why you see the way Russia really carried out Ukraine very strategically. This is, as I've been told, it's almost as if Russia did this as a data gathering information on NATO capabilities. And by using Ukraine, they could determine exactly what would be needed in a war against the United States. In this case, China with a war against the United States. I have been told that Russia is not really wanting to take down the United States per se. They only want to crush this New World Order agenda. But like I told you, it doesn't matter. If they crush that one, then you got a New World Order agenda on the other side. So what's the difference? Still all New World Order. Anyway, some food for thought there. There's a lot of different things I still need to touch base with you on. Also, that Black Pyramid. I'm going to do one on the Black Pyramid. We have a new group of aliens working there. The Nordics were the ones that helped us get it up and running. That's something that Linda Moulton Howe had always brought out. In fact, I saw her in the documentary on Amazon. I guess that's a History Channel documentary recently. So a lot of the information she had were things that I was already aware of anyway that I've shared with you. But I don't know if Linda knows that we have a new group of aliens that have come in. And now they're working on the Black Pyramid. So I'll share that over there on Patreon. That's the type of stuff we normally share over there. Maybe I already did. Gosh, I forget what all I shared over there. 2 things I did the other day, and I forget if that was one of them or not now. But anyway, I'll go back and see. God bless you and have a great day.